front at Never Forgotten Memorial, USA Veterans All Wars and Conflicts Memorial, right here. This is to honor all branches. We have the Army, we have the Marines, we have the Navy, we have the Air Force, and then we have United States Army Uncle Sam's Canoe Club, which is the Coast Guard. And right now I have Mike Damon with me from VetUnite.org, and I'm Dave Matthews with NeverForgottenMemorials.org, and we're experiencing together reciprocity. We're two organizations collaborating on helping veterans get through their PTSD as we clear the road to go ahead and let's get their life back.
Take your life back.
Get their life back. You know what I mean, Mike? You know what I mean, Mike?
Absolutely.
So, Mike, we're going to go right into the format of this podcast. We're going to interview Mike right now. So, Mike, once again, name of the person. Mike, give me your full name, everything a little bit about you real quick.
My name's Mike Damon. I did 26 years.
26 years, okay.
Yeah,
so, Mike,
sir.
the organization where we're doing this for is Never Forgotten Memorials again. And so, what war and branch of service have you served, Mike?
I was in the Marine Corps during the first Gulf War, off the coast, in the first Gulf War in the Marine Corps. And then I joined the National Guard up in Massachusetts, and I served in the last war.
Okay, so were you Marine Corps Reserve?
I was reserved and active. I had a very adventurous career. I loved it.
So we call that so you were Devil Dog Puppy because you were reserved, and I was National Guard Puppy too because I was a weekend warrior, and I went active just like you.
Yeah.
And then we kind of took the full role of being full-time active, right?
Yeah.
Okay, outstanding. So why did you pick the service you branch you serve? What made you pick the Marines?
It wasn't like one of these big grandiose things. I think it was, I wanted to join the service. I want to serve my country like my father taught me, like he had served, my stepfather. And I said, well, if I'm going to do 4 years, I might as well try and do the best. So I believe the commercials.
Okay, there you go. You got hooked, right?
Yeah.
You got hooked and sinker.
Yeah, the coolest commercials.
You know, I was still enjoying my civil life, so I just wanted to be a National Guard weekend warrior because I had a landscape business going on. So I did the same thing. I wanted to serve. I was fit, and I just wanted to give back to our country, but I still wanted the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did that as well. So tell me a little bit about your boot camp, Mike.
It was Marine Corps boot camp. It looked just like the movie, Full Metal Jacket. It was exactly like that. It wasn't as the drill instructors weren't as physical as they were. But you know, it's one of the things where you say, "Oh, I know what's going down. I saw the movie."
Not so, right?
No. After 96 hours, no sleep. I had to grow with it.
Hey, let me do my gunny interpretation, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Cupcake, pull up your panties, Cupcake. Right? Okay, so do you remember your instructors? I remember mine.
I remember one of them.
Yeah.
He inspired me. He was they have in the Marine Corps, they have your senior and they have your heavy and your light, they call it.
Right.
So my light was he's the one that's supposed to be the teacher, and it was Sergeant Thurston, and he was just a great guy. He really was.
I tell you, my
I shook
guy-
his hand when I left, and I said, "Thank you for teaching me."
Right.
Making me a Marine.
Same thing when I had Drill Sergeant Thomas, right? He used to smoke me. I used to get in trouble on purpose. I would do the leg lifts
Yeah.
and literally just get in trouble all the time just to do the leg lifts, just to get back in them. I had a ball with that.
It seemed like all the Boston boys always got in the most trouble.
Yeah.
Because of our mouth.
You ain't kidding, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you get through it all? I mean, during Marine boot camp, Marine boot camp must have been tough. So how'd you get through it? With the family support? How did that go?
Personal determination. I wanted to do something. I hadn't done anything with my life yet.
Yeah.
And I said, well, this is the first good step. How about I be a Marine? And I just kept focused on, you know what, if I could just make it through the next week, the next day.
Yeah.
You know, kind of how life is now for me.
Right.
It's just making it day by day.
Yeah, I was a trench monkey. I was Army.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was a ground pounder.
Yeah.
So I wish I went Marines. I don't know why. I never got kind of that direction to go to Marines. I never really, maybe I missed the commercial.
I don't know. My experience with the Marines is a very tough lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not like other branches of service. It's
Yeah.
usually guys do 4 and done. I did 4 and done, and then went and joined the Guard. And it is a rough lifestyle. And my hat's off to my good buddies. They've made it all the way through for 20 years in Marine Corps.
Wow.
I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah. You're honest.
Yeah.
That's not wrong with that. Yep. Okay, what job assignment? In other words, what MOS did you have?
I was in the Marine Corps as an aviation secretary, basically.
Okay.
But I got into helicopter units, and I had some great guys I served with, some of the most fabulous people. They're still my best friends today. I visited them down here and up in the Carolinas, and then they allowed me to fly. I got to fly.
No kidding. You know, 98% of the Air Force don't fly jets. That's why we call them penguins, right?
Yeah.
And you're a Marine, you got to fly.
Yeah, I was very much honored. And you know, boot camp was tough. It's like 60% don't make it through Marine Corps boot camp, and 70% didn't make it through my the flight physiology, they call it, just the swimming and all that extra stuff. Didn't make it. I felt honored again to be selected to be on flight status. When most guys didn't make it. I had something to my pilot buddies. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for them.
Do you recall any particular humorous events while you're there? Unusual, like humorous. I know you got something. Like, AKA Godfather, by the way. We forgot to mention that, didn't we? Yeah, AKA Godfather. Give us your Godfather impersonation.
I'll give you a deal you can't refuse.
I got it. Okay, so yeah, what's that humorous situation?
Oh, so many. And you know, the tough times are rarer than the funny times that you have. And the latest one when I was on the Guard, I instigated a battalion-wide water bottle fight.
Wow, you did that too.
Over at theater in Iraq. Yeah. I got in so much trouble, but my first sergeant, he's a great guy. Thanks, Dickie.
What's up with the water fight? I did the same thing. What we did, we had firepower, right?
Yeah.
We had the 2nd Battalion down underneath. We were the 3rd, right? And I had fire duty that night. And I told him, hey, we're going to get this going on. So we had, all of a sudden, we used water too, but we used the trash can, and we covered them with water. We went down there and hit all their bunks with water, pissed them off. So they came flying at us, and how we got in trouble was the water on the floor. 2 soldiers came in together, pop, broke this guy's nose, man. Blood all over the place. That's how we got busted. Blood.
You really got away with it.
We got away with that one, right? So Mike, do you recall the day the service ended? Remember that day? I remember November 6, 2014 was when I ended my last day of service. Do you remember that day?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. It was really strange because I medically retired, and so I kind of got a letter in the mail to be retired, and no proper circumstance, and my heart broke a little bit. It was my whole life serving my country, and it never started out that way. When I joined the Marines, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it, and then it was just another contract, and then all of a sudden it ended. But part of my identity, and I had a tough time coping. I really did.
We're going to talk about that in a minute here. So, of course, you made close friends, right? I mean, you had to make some close friends.
Oh, still my close friends today. I'm down here visiting. I mean, I met you through this whole thing.
Right.
I met you a few years ago.
Yeah.
But the guys I serve with, my best friend lives in Ocala, Florida, and I'm from Boston, of course. Okay. One of my good friends was down in Miami. I just visited him. I came up to see Jerry. Jerry's behind the camera.
Yeah.
He's from Boston too. Say hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. Another question before we go into the organization. Did you join any veterans organization when you got out?
I was fortunate enough to be in the National Guard, and I had qualified before I had gone overseas in the Marine Corps to join the VFW. Best VFW in the country, Uxbridge, Mass.
Well, I'm going to try and up you on that. I got the best one. I'm a lifetime member, okay? I'm at East Seminole County, post 10139. We have a steak dinner tonight. And guess what?
Are we going?
Nope, not even going. Commander's picking me up. How's that? Treatment, huh?
Oh, VIP.
Yeah, all the way, right? Okay, so Mike, how did your service in experience? Here's the big question. This is what I really want to hear the answer for. I want you to go get into it. How did your service and experience affect your life?
Negative and positive. The positive part was I learned a lot of life skills. I learned how to get along with people, and I had lifelong friends.
Yeah.
I mean, still my friends today. And I'm very fortunate enough. I have a very grateful nation that takes good care of me through the VA and through my retirement, and that I get to go and make sure that I take care of them. The negative part is I lost the marriage, and I lose marriage all the time, but I lost my kids in the process.
Yeah.
Not physically lost them, but I lost them mentally because of the pain I was in and the loss of my friends through suicide. it affected my children. And some of them, one of them was one of my children's friends. Yeah, and so it took a lot of hard work, and I worked hard to get them back. And the greatest day, which is a byproduct of all this, the greatest. See, Scott, come. The greatest part about it was when my son forgave me. My kids forgave me.
Did they?
About 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're blessed to have that happen.
Yeah.
You know, so
I worked hard for it. It wasn't given to me. It was the hardest thing I ever did.
I think 50% of soldiers go through what you went through. I went through the same thing.
Transitioning
I had a divorce as well.
Yeah.
And then I missed the camaraderie. So when I saw in 2007, you probably saw that, it was a funeral where a Marine in full uniform at his dad's funeral handed this 9-year-old
Yes.
a
Yes,
shadow box of a flag. You remember that one?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, Mike, it hit me. I got to get out of the office. I was in Fort Lauderdale. Bawled my eyes out. I had my recruiter's number on my phone, and because I just got divorced, I had all the paperwork, everything I kept with me. I said, I'll meet you at the unit tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And when I got there, went to the paper, he goes, you're the first recruit that had all the paperwork. We'd have to go back and trash down. He signed everything right then and there to get you help. Well, to get me back into the service, I got back in. They took me back in. It was amazing. I was 40 years old. I was still paid with help. I still get my help. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I want to know a little bit more about veteranight.org and about what you're doing to help these soldiers transition from PTSD. As you know, our memorial today, we lost a beautiful, beautiful camper resident, okay? Air Force Reserve Captain, right? Jamie Brunette. And she did 2 deployments. She said there was death around her. She lost a few of her friends, but she kept it inside. And that's what you're going to show us in your transitional booklet, your thing, that we need to get this information out there. They got to talk about it. You're going to show them that you care for this soldier and get them to speak. Get it out of them. So share a little bit more about this pamphlet you got going on.
Yeah.
And tell me more about what you're doing now. And you're going to start touring this around and getting this thing out there. And I'm going to assist you with it as well. Because right now it's on woundedtimes.org. So keep in mind, we got someone already putting your information immediately when she saw your interview with Oscar Mike Radio. Outstanding.
Incredible. Travis is an incredible guy.
That was a great video, Mike.
Okay. I started veteranight.org a couple years ago, and I wanted to focus on education because when I started my transition path after a couple of my friends that committed suicide, I struggled with trying to just get myself back together. Luckily, I had great mentors with me. I had Bill Moore. And Bill Moore introduced me to a lot of people, and they guided me through the process of healing, of transition. Even though I had been out out of the combat zone for 5 years, I was still transitioning. And I'm running across in the last few years, even Vietnam veterans who have not transitioned to civilian life. I'm working with one right now. He hasn't been out of his house in 4 years. He's suffering. And, and what I came down to is I had a good friend who said, Mike, you've helped over 200 veterans? I said, yes, I have. He goes, you need to write it down and you need to share it with them. And so what? I wrote it all down, and it was just a bunch of notes. And I sent it to Jerry and a couple of my friends that I served in the Marine Corps, and a couple of ones I was in the Guard with, and I said, what do you think, brother? I need your help. This is what I did, but I need your input. They had already booked dates for me, and I was already starting heading down the East Coast, and I haven't stopped for 3 weeks.
So you're on the tail end of it? You're going back up now?
Yeah, I'm going back up. I got to stop in Atlanta on the 27th. I got to go to Raleigh on the 29th.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
I got a great police officer who's got PTSD. Now, you're not just sharing it with veterans.
No.
You can also share it with our first responders, which is our police.
Yes.
Our brothers and sisters. Our brothers and sisters and firemen. And you got it. What's going on right now? You see with soldiers, I know soldiers 22 every day.
Right.
That was the saddest number you can hear, right?
Yeah.
But do you realize that police officers, 234 police officers, he died of suicide in the year 2019 compared to 139 that died on the line of duty.
Yeah, and it's the same. We've lost more to suicide in our services than we did in combat, in 15 years of combat. And when I wrote my notes and I presented to a few people, firefighters, he says, Mike, you got to rewrite this for firefighters and first responders. And I said, I didn't even think of that. I said, we just wear different boots, don't we? And it was deputy chief at North Smithville, Rhode Island. When I bumped into him somewhere, we just started talking. Just different boots, you know. And so I want to go through the steps real quick. I want to go through the steps.
Yeah, I want you to cover this stuff.
Yeah,
Please, dude.
it's amazing. This is what I use to help veterans, and I use to help myself. And I wrote it like a manual. Okay, so it's comfortable for us, you know. And I did a 6-step thing, and it's very simple. It's laid out just like a manual. And this is just the notes. This is the rough draft.
This is a TM.
This is a TM.
Oh my God, it's a TM. Just by looking at the first few pages,
let's do it again. Yeah.
it's a TM. Oh
I
my
did.
God,
I wrote it just like a TM. And I'll just brush on each of the
Yeah, I want you to.
6 steps real quick, and then that's how we do it. And I'll explain each one real quick. I don't want to take up too much time, but the one is the first part that we should do is self-care.
Yes.
We as service members don't really know how to take care of ourselves. Everything was provided for us on a silver platter almost. The only thing we had to worry about was stuff in our immediate area. But civilian life isn't like that. And I still didn't realize it, even though I was in the National Guard my whole life and in the Marines, I never realized that transitioning to civilian life was going to be so difficult.
Right.
You know? So, and what does it mean? And here I describe it. And I want to teach classes too. Your VFW, your police force, whatever. I want to come in and I want to go through this in depth with people. And so you can sit down with your guide, with the guy that you want to help. And you can walk through the process. You got your mentor. You got your gun. You got your first sergeant. It's you. And I'm calling on veterans themselves, especially if you've gone through this.
Yes,
You're the perfect candidate to help another guy.
Right.
So they don't have to suffer.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's a great song.
Yeah.
I want to do that too. I want one of these.
Yeah.
I want a copy of these.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I knew you would. I just showed up at the doorstep basically and said, hey, I got something for you.
Yeah, right.
Okay? The second thing is training. Okay? Whatever your condition is, whether it's PTSD or a physical injury or all this, you have to learn about what you have so you can advocate for yourself. Again, a problem with transitioning or service members is they don't know how to speak up about their own conditions. You go to a doctor and they go, how you doing? They go, okay. Well, that's the way we were taught. Don't complain.
Right.
We should go, I'm a mess.
Right.
Okay?
It takes longer. You want to get out of there, right?
Yeah.
If you ask questions, how about when you're deployed, right?
Yeah.
Don't you raise
Don't.
your hand. No, I don't. I don't
Don't.
care.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of here.
Now's a chance for you to raise your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, raise your hand, advocate for yourself. And your mentor is going to help you do that. Okay? So then the next section, okay, is mentorship. It talks about the role of the two people that are engaging in this thing. And I want to be absolutely clear, the person that's the mentor is not your best buddy, your pal, and not one you're going to borrow money off of, not the one you're going to borrow his car. This guy is like your first sergeant, not your drinking buddy.
Right.
It's your first sergeant. It's your gun. He's going to tell you when you make a mistake. And he's going to keep you on the path, though. Because you're going to share this with each other. And you're going to set goals over here of what you want to do and accomplish. You know?
Perfect.
Is this ringing with you, brother?
Yeah. I love it, man.
Okay.
Ideal for this.
Yeah.
For what's going on today? With 22 every day in the offices, you got to get this to the police force as well.
That's what Travis said is this is an action plan. We're through awareness. And now we're actually picking up our first responders and going, they're suffering too.
Yeah.
And it's about time I'm stepped up to the plate. And I'm not calling about the government to step up the plate. I'm not talking about, some organization to step up the plate. I'm talking to you.
Yes.
You pick it up.
Yeah.
And you reach out and you help your friend. And when I showed this to, my first stop was in Virginia 2 weeks ago, and I pitched it to the VFW and the Legion. They got together, and they said, when are you coming back? We want it. And I said, I haven't even finished proving it yet.
Right.
And that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay? And the peer support. You got to be around people that understand your culture. We have a civilian when we get out, but we have a military culture. We speak differently. We behave differently. And some of it is detrimental. Okay? And we got to recognize that. And be around, like you said, the VFW. It may not be your cup of tea, but we got Team Rubicon. We got Red, White, Blue.
Team Red, White, Blue. I'm telling you right
those
now.
guys are the
I'm in the middle of Taji 100 right now.
Yeah.
And I showed you on my phone, but the phone's videotaping. So the Taji 100, it's virtual. So you do it at your own pace, at your own home, and you plug it in, and you're accountable. It tells you what hour you start, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing mine at night, 7 p.m. I watch the sunset, and I'm doing about 80. Now I'm up to 80 minutes. I'm doing 4 miles. I never thought I could do 4 miles in 80 minutes, right? I'm finally getting endorphins again because I got hurt just like you. I couldn't do running anymore. And so I finally had that endorphin high just 3 days ago. I haven't had it for what? I got out in 2014. I wasn't able to run. So about 2010. So for 10 years,
Yeah.
I never had the endorphin high, Mike.
Oh, the danger.
This Team Red, White, and Blue is awesome. You got to look at the app. All you veterans, it's on the App Store. It just came out February 1st. Taji 100 was so popular, they had to shut it down, Mike. There's 32,000 people are doing it. It's called Eagle Nation now. It's across the whole nation. You're tapping in with everyone across the nation. This is the peer support that we're talking about. Critical importance, right?
You can't do any of this without all of it together. You can muddle through it. It's kind of like guys that are in recovery. You can't do it half-assed. You
Right.
can't. And if you want to do it right,
And
do
they
it
have
right.
CrossFit, they have yoga.
They got everything.
They got it all.
Yoga,
Okay?
meditation, they got everything.
Transcendental meditation.
Yeah.
You got to go to klrnradio.com on Thursday nights after 9 o'clock. You're going to see 83 episodes that I have done. My last episode was Transcendental Meditation. Do you realize you can actually grow back your gray matter in your brain by meditating? It's unbelievable. It's a new study out of Boston.
Yeah.
I'm out of Boston, man.
Well, I'm in the backyard of that. I get info right from them. I heal my brain through meditation.
Isn't that incredible?
I brought my that frustration, that PTSD,
Yeah.
anger. It's almost gone. It's almost gone, and that's from meditating, to making myself calm, to being around my peers that have done it, and just the whole ball of wax together. But the meditation to me was a key, and in the past I haven't talked much about it because I'm a Catholic boy. I'm an Irish Catholic boy. You're not supposed to do that stuff. That's the devil, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not. It's amazing.
Yes, it
it's
is.
amazing, and I've had good.
So what's the next step?
Okay. Oh, he's chomping at the bit now. Okay. Typical Boston boy, okay? Is service to others. Now, Dave, I'm going to turn the tables on you. What is service to others? And this is what my mentor is going to do is what is service to others done for you?
Service to others done for me is it's like when I'm at the VFW, when I'm there, I've just got a whole camaraderie. Because when I left the military, I lost that camaraderie.
Yeah.
So now I'm with the veterans around in the Team Red, White, and Blue. We have these social events, but we're exercising at the same time. And after that event, yeah, these guys know how to drink in moderation, Mike, and that's the important thing. Drink in moderation and eat while you're
In moderation.
moderation too. And then drink water before you hop in that car. Drink 3 glasses of water before you go home. Stop drinking.
Yeah.
Worst thing that can happen to you is that.
And the service to others is I also encourage, especially people who you got your peer support, your BFWs, but also service to others. I think you should get involved in your community. You've left as a younger person, and now you're there as an older person, and your community doesn't really know you, and you don't know them anymore. Go to the one night a week, go play bingo with the old folks home, or
Rocket Brews is my service to others. You know?
well, look at all the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
Your service to others here, and like I say, it's fuel for the soul.
Yes.
You don't realize it. When I was going through my stuff, and I was having different people coaching me through, and I got off my keister, even though I was suffering, and I went and I served other people. It was like what I was missing. Yeah. So service to others, and then we got the last step is, and of course it's not written in stone. We're gonna adjust fire on that.
Yeah.
With input from other people, we might add some things, but we want to keep it short and simple. All right. And the last part, and it's the most important part, ties it all together. Read that for me, brother.
Develop a new purpose. Yeah, you're true. That's so true. You gotta have a purpose. You gotta wake up in the morning. There's gonna be a reason.
Excited? Are we
Yeah, I'm excited. I wake up in the morning. I'm exercising right away. I'm on Facebook. I'm sharing what I'm doing on Facebook. I'm reaching out. I'm honoring our veterans as well. And I feel great in the morning now. I mean, I can't wait to get up. Mike, I can't sleep anymore. I'm getting up like it's 4 o'clock, Mike. I'm up at 4 now.
You have a purpose.
Yeah.
And the thing is when we're in the military, we don't understand it because we grow up in it, and we have a singular area of focus. We have one mission, and it's the team mission, whatever it is. It could be going to chow, it could be fighting the enemy. But we always have the focus, and we wake up in the morning, we're with our brothers and sisters, and we go and we do our mission. We do to our purpose.
Right.
The two worlds. When you hit civilian world, you got to develop it, and this doesn't happen overnight. This can take time.
Yeah.
It took me 5 years to find a purpose.
Right.
Vote to unite, and this is my new purpose in life. I'm gonna do this till the day I die.
Exactly. You're gonna leave a legacy like I am, right?
Yeah.
So I started a year after I got out, and you started what? A year?
4 years after I got out. Well, I got out of a combat zone. It was 4 years after I got out of a combat zone. I was still in the guard.
Okay, but when you started the organization, you were still in the unit?
I was still in the guard. Yeah.
You're still in the guard. Wow, they allowed you to do that? Because a lot of stuff is, it's compromised. You can't be in the military, and you can't promote it as well. I had to wait till I got out to really promote my organization. I tried to do all this in the military. I couldn't network. It was different. Military just wants to be just military. They don't want to focus on anything else. So I had to wait till I got out, till I started my organization.
Well, luckily those barriers are coming down. Yeah, and you go over and I talk to the boss. I talk to the adjutant general. I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm on a mission, man. I'm saving lives. We're saving lives.
You spoke to the AG?
The adjutant general in Rhode Island.
Oh, nice.
I just went right up to him. I go, General Callahan. I said I was one of your troops back in the day, and I got stuff to tell you. I said I want to go to all of your yellow ribbons. I want to do everything. I want to show people that it's not the end, because you don't want to make a permanent decision to a temporary situation. I almost did. I felt the same way my buddy had committed suicide. But I took a big risk. I went public.
Yes.
I said, I got to get busy living and get busy dying. This isn't how I was brought up. This isn't how I was taught. I'm a Marine. I'm a soldier. And a soldier. I got to become a warrior again. I got to be a warrior. I got to fight this. And I got to gain knowledge. And I got to work hard at it. And then this blocks it out of me.
That takes guts, Mike. To bring it to the public, and you're a Marine, that took a lot of guts, Mike, to do that. That's amazing that you were able to do that. And look what it's done. Exponentially. You're helping so many veterans now, over 200.
Over 200.
Man, I can't wait to get a hand on that. I just want to be your, your God brother. Okay? I'll be your God brother. So this is the Godfather, Mike Damon here, and beautiful Rock and Brews Disney World. Check out the guitar. You can see that. Well, next time you're in 192, go ahead and check out the guitar down here. Unbelievable place. Come on in now. We get a POW table there. Come on in and tell them that Dave Matthews and Mike Damon, the Godfather, and Jerry Maguire sent you too. That's important as well.
We said two names that are easy to remember.
Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. So, Mike, what do you say? When I'm in Boston next, right?
Yeah.
So what do you say we get together? Why don't we meet in Worcester?
How about Medford?
How about Rochester?
Why not Gloucester?
What about Weymouth?
Revere? Revere sounds good.
How about Somerville?
Marblehead? How about Marblehead?
How about Arlington?
Brockton. Brockton.
Brockton?
Yeah.
I got a cousin in Brockton.
No way, piss off. That's wicked piss off.
Yeah. How about Swampscott?
How about Braintree? We'll eat Braintree. We'll get some lobster.
Lobster, right?
Yeah.
Hey, if not there, we'll meet at 40 Harvard Yard Park after dark.
That sounds wicked freaking awesome.
Yeah, right? And you said you're going to bring some brown bread and what?
Well, you got some fluffernutter.
I haven't had fluffernutter in 33 years.
How about I get some baked beans and brown bread out of the can? Does that sound good?
That sounds really
good. And we'll have a side of lobster. Okay?
Outstanding.
All right, brother.
Okay, let's go in and have a nice cold brewing at the Rock and Roll Brews restaurant.
Thanks for hosting us.
And let's celebrate.
Yeah.
And once again, you got Sergeant Dave Matthews with Remember the Fallen on KLRNradio.com. On Thursday nights, I got 83 episodes of everything you can imagine. We got Agent Orange. We got Pern Pits. We got water contamination at Camp Lejeune. So we're handling, of course, 22 a day. So go by KLRN Radio. Really easy to remember, just a Kilo Lima, KL, and then think of registered nurse, RN, KLRNradio.com. I am the 6th logo down, right after the Bible, right?
Yeah,
right after the Bible. You can't miss the logo. Beautiful logo. It's a star and everything. And then go ahead and just scroll down and you'll see on the right, you see a blurb. It tells you why I do all this, and then scroll down. You pick any episode you want, and the latest episode is on transcendental meditation. That's the latest one. But tonight's episode is critical. I want you to go tonight after 9 o'clock. I want you to go and look up. It's called hashtag Blue Lives FN Matter. And you know what FN means, right? So Blue Lives FN Matter. It talks about Sanctuary City, and it talks about our AG Barr. What's he doing for our country, for these sanctuary cities? He's finally going to do something about it. Him and Trump are going to do something about these sanctuary cities. Okay, we're signing off. Pop Smoke out.